completely quietly, no noise at all. What you do is roll your head around like this. You do it 3 times in either direction, but while you're doing it, you listen inside at what's happening. Just keep completely quiet and listen inside. Okay, try it.
I feel scrunched.
Nuts are rattling.
I feel like a gambling casino.
Rice Krispies.
How about you?
One little creak in it, right in the back.
One little creak.
Ah,
That's
youth.
good. That's what does it, being young. No, it isn't what does it, really. What does it is flexibility. If you're either young or has stayed exercising, you're not going to have the scrunches or the castanets, whatever. Anytime you can hear those little crunches, it's little calcium deposits or stiff tendons, and it shouldn't happen. Try it once more the same way. Either do once in either direction and listen.
It's not as bad the second time.
No, it's beginning to work out.
You should try counting. And for every one that you hear, it's a little calcium deposit in there somewhere. Some little bit of calcium attached to the bone that shouldn't be there. If you keep this up long enough, just rolling your head around, but not all at once, just a few each day, sooner or later they kind of get ground down.
That's what
like
we're doing.
We're grinding ourselves away.
Grinding calcium.
Okay, now let's do it one other way because I want to show you another thing. Now this time you pay attention to the outside, and for this one you keep your eyes open and just come around in the same circle, but just once in either direction. What can you see?
I saw everybody that was here on the floor, that's all.
Well, I'm going around.
The closest thing I can think of, the thing that I think of when I look at this exercise is, have you seen the radar scanners that go around and around?
Yeah.
It's kind of on the same order. You've got a whole lot of sense organs. So also, point of view. Everything's pointed forward. Your ears are cupped. Your eyes are out this way, your nose is here, your mouth is here. You have all kinds of sense organs. And this is the most range of movement you can get out of, unless you're more flexible than I am. Try it again and think about it that way and see how much you can see all the way around. And let me remind you before you start that if, you're going to hate me for this, if you smoke, it ruins your eyesight to some extent. There's a type of have you heard? I think it's called amblyopia. As I said, I get words wrong, so that may not be the right word, but it does wreck some people's eyesight. It certainly wrecks your sense of smell and your sense of taste.
That's true.
So you're missing an awful lot if you smoke.
But you'll gain
And
weight.
it costs you a
Right.
lot of money besides, and besides it's kind of a dirty habit. Okay. Ask any person who's quit smoking. Then try it once more and see how much further around you can see if your neck is good and flexible.
Mm-hmm.
If your neck isn't flexible,
Howdy.
of course, you can't see around to see what you're missing.
Everything in the room.
You get
In the
dizzy?
studio.
Oh,
No,
I
not
can
at all.
almost turn all the way
A
around.
little bit.
People who tend to air sickness or seasickness tend to get dizzy when they do this exercise. It gives you the same effect. How does it affect you?
I never got seasick, so I don't
You never got
dizzy.
seasick, and this doesn't make you dizzy at all?
No.
Do you ever been on a boat?
You think it feels good?
Positive good.
He likes being seasick. No, he doesn't feel seasick. How about you, Maggie?
No, not at all.
Nothing?
I
Rose?
Yeah, Rose
Like
is-
vertigo, yeah.
Yeah.
No dizziness
Nothing
at
at all.
all.
Well, Rosie, that leaves the two of us. The other day I was trying it just to, to kind of to see just what I was getting out of it. And what I got out of it was slightly nauseated. It really does. I get airsick very quickly, though. And it really does affect me very quickly. It's amazing. Some people really just don't get this kind of effect. I do. But anyway, I hope that it gets better. This is one of the exercises they give the astronauts that try to prevent air sickness. Space sickness.
Space
Space
sickness.
Space sickness.
Will you overcome it if you continue to
They
do
claim
the
that you do.
exercises?
But
Rose, you must remember.
I still get air sick, and I've been doing these for quite a while now. But it might make it a lot better. I'll have to check
Maybe
it.
more sick. More sick.
Okay.
Best thing to do is to carry your own cup with you.
Wait while you do the exercise with the base and the offering. Okay. Okay. Grab hold of your ankles and pull your shoulders down. Really pull down with your shoulders and up with your head and your neck. The beginners should stop at the exercise we've already done. Otherwise, if you want to, you can go through the motions, but don't do anything with any effort whatsoever. These next few are for flexibility too, but not if you're really a beginner and really out of shape. Okay, first turn your head over your right shoulder and over the left. Right and left. Try to see how far behind you can see. Move your eyes too.
Makes you feel very sneaky.
Why not flirtatious? Why do you have to feel sneaky?
Flirtatious is a little more direct, I think. Sneaky.
Right.
Well, you want to see what's behind you.
Is this,
Right,
is this what they call ogling?
You know, honestly, I
Ogling goes
think
up and down, not side and side.
that the
Depends on who
major
you're
reason the major reason I think that we've got this ability is because we used to be hunted and we needed to have a lot of flexibility to be able to turn to see what was behind us. But well, so every now and then you still go.
Right. I was going to say, things haven't changed too much.
Okay, get your ear down towards your shoulder. Keep your shoulders pulled far down. Can you feel the stretch through your neck here?
Oh, certainly.
Feel good?
Can you?
Good
Over to
pull.
the other side. Margaret, you should try and pull your back up very straight so it's arched way in. Can you do that?
It
Pull up
seems so
further.
simple. Why don't you think of doing this at home?
And over to the other
I
side.
do it every day.
Do you? That's good. And over.
And I need to do it. Because you sit at a desk.
They really make you
know.
feel good. Yeah, you know,
Oh,
if you
yeah.
sit at the
Yeah.
desk, these are great exercises
Because
for
you have-
loosening you up.
You have
They
your head
really are.
down all the time.
And
And,
that makes-
after a while, you get an
Yeah,
awful crick.
Back here. Okay, let your head drop way forward. And let it roll back. Bounce it gently. Relax. Was that one of your necks I
No,
heard creaking?
that
Okay. Now next, we're going to do the same things, but just with a little bit of pressure from one hand. And just a little bit. You know, you always start things gently. Okay, turn your head to one side and push it gently with your fingertips. If you're good and flexible now, you can put your arm around. You have to be very grab your chin and pull it gently.
That's amazing. I can do that pretty easily, and I'm not very flexible. As
You got
well
long
know.
arms.
Oh, I see.
Okay, back this way. Beginners, remember, you shouldn't be doing this with any pressure. No pressure at all. Just very gently go through the motion, just so that you know what you do next time. And those of you who are in good shape can reach around and pull.
Hello, Maggie.
Okay. Now the same thing. Pull your ear way down towards your shoulder. Try to keep your shoulders far down. And reach over your head and pull down.
Oh, you're pulling your head down.
Mm.
I was
Just
pushing it back
gently.
that way last time.
Mm.
Oh, no, it's the gently, stretch it out
Yeah,
this way.
yeah.
Try it on the other side.
Oh.
And over.
You know, it looks
Wow.
easy. When I'm looking at you, it looks as though you're
No
not doing
effort.
anything, but I can feel it pulling.
And over.
As though
Yeah,
you're
but you're
just
looking at me. I
You
can
can
feel
see
it
it.
pulling.
It just looks as though you're just going like this.
Oh, it hurts. It really hurts. I'm doing it right.
Oh, it shouldn't hurt.
Well, it does.
It should never hurt. Does it just pull, maybe?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's pain. That's not very much. It's just a
Pulling
little bit.
isn't pain. Right, there's something wrong with you. By the way, when you
I
reach...
thought
I
these
know
were
it
supposed
is,
to hurt.
yeah.
That's how you know they're
no,
good.
you shouldn't. You really shouldn't do them to the point where they hurt, just
Okay.
so that you can feel them. And beginners, remember not to put any pressure on. These are strictly for people that, I have gone a little bit further. But I want you to feel something else. Put your hand up on your head and reach over a little bit further, Ray. Over a little further. You should have it right about there. Can you
yes,
feel the
there it
ridge
is.
along your head
There
here?
it is.
Yeah.
If you'll feel, you'll see that you have one on either side of your head. And that's where your skull is connected. There are pieces of it that are fit together like a jigsaw puzzle.
Connect the two.
And you can feel them with your fingers. Can you feel it, Joe?
Mi cobra cabeza.
Okay. Try it this way. Let your head fall forward. Put your hands on top of your head And gently pull back. Not the beginners, just put your hands up so that you know which way it goes. And now back. And push up under your chin gently. And forward again. And back. Can you feel that?
Oh, yes.
You know, the one thing that I feel more than I do anything else, and I'm wondering if you do, it may be because I have a weakness there. I'm not sure. I'm not even sure if I have a weakness there anymore. But
I don't think you have any weakness.
Not physically.
Put your hands behind your head and pull your head down this way. Just gently. Where do you feel it?
Back of the neck.
So you all get it the same place.
Yeah.
Now, I thought maybe it was just something I had because I did have that problem back
You can
there.
feel all the muscles stretching.
Yeah, it really feels like
You
a
feel
good
it all the
stretch.
way down your back almost.
Yeah. Mm.
Okay, let's try the stuff on the bench.
Oh, yeah. No hands.
I can't get up without him. That-
Oh, then we'll just sit there.
There seems to be some,
Yeah? Is this all right?
Back a little.
Oh, even that.
So, but, yes, and, you know, coming down this way.
yeah, that's why I put those out there.
There's in a line this way. That's it. Okay. Now everybody lie down. Rest period. Nap time. Heads over the end.
This is like little children. Oh, I gotta go down slowly.
Now,
feels so
if you
good.
get dizzy at all, don't do it. Rosie, if you get dizzy, don't. Pull your head back onto the bench and do it from the bench. Beginners, remember, you don't need to carry it this far. You can be all the way back on the bench this way if you want. The rest of you, if it doesn't bother you,
I
let
feel
your head
fine.
hang over. Good.
I get dizzy.
I used to do
You
this
have to
all
be
the
very
time.
careful.
Don't hang over the end, Rosie, if you get dizzy. What?
I used to do this.
Did you? Good. Okay, hands on your thighs and lift your head up and up. Remember, this isn't for the beginners, not with your head over the edge. In fact, even the other for the beginners is a little bit too much. You can just barely raise your head and let it down again. And turn over onto your belly. And again, hang over the end. Put your hands behind your back.
Oh, excuse me, Rosie.
And lift your head up. And up. Beginners, you're still right on the bench, and just lift your head a little way.
Yeah, it's good for your stomach besides your neck. You know that?
Right.
Well, this one's good for you and better for your back than for your stomach,
Yeah,
actually.
definitely.
The one the other direction is better for your
Stomach.
belly muscles. Okay, over on the one side. One arm under the bench, but don't put it on the floor. Let your head hang down and come up. Again, beginners, you don't do this. You just lie on your side all the way on the bed. Okay, over to the other side.
I like those.
I do
Yeah, those are nice.
Right.
Head way over, arm up underneath. Don't rest on the floor. And raise your head up, and up, and up, and up. Manny,
Right?
there's a, instead of raising your chin from down to up, raise your whole head. Let your whole head hang down this way,
Sideways.
sideways, and raise it up sideways with your ear pointing directly towards your shoulder and the other ear coming down towards your shoulder. Go from shoulder to shoulder with your ears. You're still letting your head turn a little bit too much. That's better. That's better. That's much better. Good. Okay, now let's try all four of them with our heads all the way on the benches. These are the way the beginners should do it. If I had been a nice person, I would have done it this way first.
This will be like relaxing.
Right. Okay.
You're a nice person.
Now, raise your head up, 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 and turn over.
Sunglasses.
Does anybody feel any discomfort at all from these?
None at all.
Yet.
Probably tonight. Probably tonight.
Oh, completely relaxed.
Okay, arms behind your back. And up, 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 up. I am doing something that none of the rest of you are doing. I'm doing this wrong while everybody else is doing it right. You should always keep your chin down straight and bring your head up straight. I had my head turned sideways and I shouldn't. That's good, Manny. Does that bother your back at all?
Not at all. It feels
Good.
marvelous.
Great. That actually is a back exercise, so you should be a little bit careful always when you make it. Well, I'm sure that by this time you have the feel of what happens with your back, so you can tell when something's going wrong. We hope it doesn't happen here. Okay. Beginners take everything very easily. This one down this way further so somebody else can get at the wall. We want to get it down.
Oh, this is a wall one.
No, I think we might be
Exactly, too.
Oh, sorry, we'll lean down.
Okay. And everybody come over. I hope everybody at home has a wall that's bare. It's a little difficult finding wall space.
Wait a minute, how about me?
Sit down right next to the wall. Put your feet up. Hello there, right?
Oh?
Hook your feet up over the bar.
Yeah.
And walk your shoulders.
Love it.
Walking you down towards the wall. Get as close as you can. Is that all? Anybody out there with a weak neck, don't do things like this. Beginners should try just a little, but not too much. And bounce your hips up away from the wall.
Closer to the wall.
If you can, walk up closer.
There's a limit.
What are you up to down there?
They like it.
We can't get Rose up.
Amoeba! Rose, you didn't make it. One leg way back to touch.
Oh.
And then the other one. Oh! What are the groans?
Oh.
Not allowed to hurt.
I haven't got bad, so I'm going on the wall.
Okay, and somehow or other walk out and get off the wall again.
Somehow or other, she says,
What?
somehow or other.
You
What's
can
the
come down
other?
Your shoulder this way. More in a shoulder roll.
Okay.
Everybody off the wall. You made it, you made it. Okay. Now let's try some things a little bit, they're kind of close to that, but a little bit different. Sit down. Now again, Rose, if you get dizzy, watch how you do things so you don't make yourself too dizzy. Beginners, you just watch. Okay, first, bring your hips up in the air as high as you can. Way
I'm a
up.
beginner.
Point your toes at some point on the ceiling and just hold it. Bring your knees down. Whoa.
Now what do you do?
Oh,
What do you do with your knees?
Bring your knees up over your forehead. And put your feet down on the floor behind your head. Bounce back. That's good. You made it.
She holds her back with her hand.
Okay, now straighten your legs out and try to bounce gently back a little bit further. You okay, ma'am?
Back where?
Back on the floor behind your head.
Oh, well, that
What do I do now?
Well,
Stay there, stay there. Right down to the floor. That's it. Can't you keep them down? Feet down on the floor and legs apart, and grab hold of your toes.
What?
Oh, man, she's doing, Ray.
I don't believe it. Hey, I can do it.
I can too.
Okay, turn your toes under and bounce back further if you can.
Your toes under?
Toes under.
Under what? Oh.
Okay, now put one knee down on either side of your head.
Oh, man. Oh.
Put your wrists across the back of your knees and your hands under your head.
What are they doing, Rose?
Oh, shit.
Gently
You want
bounce
to see her?
down.
She looks like a corkscrew.
Oh, that's the picture that we saw of her, isn't it? The poster.
Okay.
You win,
Hey, is
Maggie.
anybody with me?
I did it up to that. I didn't know what you were doing there.
I got it up to that for 30 seconds.
Okay, watch and then do
Okay, I
this
want-
next one. Back over again. And put both knees down on one side of your head.
Maggie.
Oh, you have to really move. I can't even get up there.
No, what are we supposed to do?
Now over to the other side. To the other side of your head. That's it. You did it. That's easy, isn't it?
No.
Over over to the other side.
Falling over.
Easy for you, difficult for me.
Over to the other side.
What are you doing when you get your knees again?
Wow.
That's strange.
The color of your face is great.
Let's try another one. Well, first see if you can sit down, put your hands on either side of your legs, and see if you can sit down between your legs.
I've done this one before.
Very gently, very gently.
Am I good?
Put your hands down. Put your hands down. Is it easier if you put your legs out further?
I don't know. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
Don't do it. Don't do it if it hurts. Come on. You're not supposed to do anything that hurts. Not ever.
I'll just sort of bounce up a little bit.
That's better. Okay. You're not going to get as far as the neck exercise. The rest of us come back, put one arm down on the floor and the other one down.
Oh.
Can you get down that far?
Never make that. How does it make that look?
Just
Put a
let
time
one elbow
limit on
down.
it.
May, you shouldn't do
I
this.
won't try it.
Yeah.
One arm.
Hey, that's great to see.
These are good flexibility
wonderful
exercise. I don't know what's the matter with them.
Did you
We're
do
not
it, Margaret?
flexible.
What? Could you do it? I didn't watch you.
I'm going to show you quickly what I wanted you to do. Very good neck exercise. What extremes you go to build up your neck. Come down this way, put your hands on your thighs, and then lift your chin.
I don't believe it.
Nothing
That's a
to
neck
it.
exercise. You're going to do it? Well, he can do it. So what were you complaining
Yeah.
about? Because it hurts. You're not supposed to do that. I told you. You never go so far that it
It
hurts.
just stretches.
Yeah, but
The next time it won't hurt.
Gently, just a little bit of
It's got to hurt a little bit. It's best that way.
A masochist. Okay, let's try one more. This is a nice one. Get your feet up close to
Maggie,
your
let's
bottom.
have an easy one.
Oh, it's very
Rosie's tired.
Well, I'll give you an easy one. Just a minute. Try this one now.
Oh.
Let's watch
But
it first.
now, one
watch
thing.
you first.
Okay,
Yeah,
one
we'll
thing I
watch
want you to do is be very careful that when you come down, use your hands and keep your hands there for support, because you don't want to put all the weight of your head on the floor without support until you're used to it. So you put your hands down this way and come up onto the top of your head.
I'll tell you what, I'll put my hands down. You put your hands down.
Ray, you're fabulous.
We'll do it together. You put your feet down.
But
I'll
Is he
doesn't
stand.
doing it?
Then what?
If you're in good condition, raise your hands.
Okay.
And now rock back and forth a little.
Oh, great. Good for a headache.
Yeah.
Good to give you one, too.
Now, is that any way to talk? We take them away. We give you so much else to think about. You don't have time for your headache.
That was good.
That was good.
I feel good?
They do that in high school football.
Sounds like rain.
What?
They do that exercise.
Yeah, and in fact, they do it in wrestling, too. That's called bridging, is to make your neck nice and flexible. Okay, one last one. And this is an easy one. Lie down. Arms up overhead. And now pull your head up until you're resting on the top of your head.
Oh, my God.
Gently. Arch your back up. And down. And up. Stretch your toes out at the same time. Really get a good stretch while you're at it. Stretch your arms way out.
Boy, that feels great.
And down. And up.
I feel
Down.
dizzy when I do.
Does that make you dizzy? Don't do anything that makes you dizzy. Always quit.
I know why. I have that feeling.
Okay, beginners, you know you weren't supposed to be anywhere near what we were doing then, so I hope you weren't.
My head feels
You're
like
in
it's just
trouble if
floating
you
up
were.
in the middle of
Okay, sit up. Cross your legs again. Now these again are flexibility exercises. The beginners can go through the motions with these again, but they're don't try to do them too hard. These are for the rest of you who worked hard and need to loosen up. Take both arms and go out and in.
I like it.
Out and in. Out and in. Out and in. Once more. Okay, now we're going to run into each other on this one. Turn your hands palm back and come over all the way down to the floor
Oh, sure.
and up and back
Dreamer.
and over and back and over and
That
back
is really touching the one to
and
hear.
over
That's
and
right.
back and
It's all
relax.
in the hair.
Okay, lift your shoulders way up and down, and now pull them way down. Up, wait. Sorry about that. Up, down, and way down. Up, down, and way down. Up, down, way down. up, down, way down. Now this next one's a pip. Wait till you see this one. Roll your shoulder. I like that.
I do too.
I feel discoordinated.
And round in the other direction. And
No
the other
calcium
shoulder.
deposits here.
And round the other way.
It's a very unnatural motion for me.
Backwards.
It wouldn't be
Very
after a little
difficult.
practice.
Mm.
Okay, now this one. Arms out, turn one arm out and the other.
I'm sure it's wrong.
Turn towards the palm that's up.
Oh,
Oh.
I don't know how you could do it any other way.
I'll show you.
Okay, come up. Now,
Almost made
one
it.
of the good things to do for your neck, it really is good for your neck, is to sing or shout as loud as you can. So we're gonna plagiarize again. There was we just found out Dr. Cooey, I think his name was, 1920s, started a shout that I just love. And we're all going to show you how to do it. Okay, everybody, you shout as loud as you can.
Every day, every way, I'm getting better and better. Every day, in every way, I'm getting better and better. Every day, in every way, I'm getting better and better.
Louder.
Every day, in every way, I'm getting better and better. Every day, in every way, I'm getting better and better.
Good for you. Shout. Again.
Every day, in every way, I'm getting better and better. Every day, in every way, I'm getting better and better. Every day, in every way, I'm getting better and better.
You're not out of breath yet.
Every day, in every way, I'm getting better and better. Every day, in every way, I'm getting better and better.